right, MP, you ready? Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. We've got Michael Porter. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Junior, and it's Trent in at point guard. And for the Wizards, Achua is out there with George. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup West this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
BA, it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
Here's Carrington. 17 points in his last outing. Lillard outside. And there's a pick. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Junior finds Kuminga. Junior a screen on George. Kuminga the pass to Junior. Clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet us.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Nails it from 3.
Unselfishness from Lillard, has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Milwaukee foul. Number 41. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Carrington. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Nice move. It's good.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all three levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now a chance to see who's leading the NBA in steals. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Junior. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Carrington. Kispert outside. Here's Carrington. For 3, here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one's good.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
Here's Carrington. Over Junior. Washington again can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Washington with a rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Now here is Junior. A 26-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And not just scoring. He was a terror defensively. Active hands disrupting offensive sets time and again.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Lillard. Rejected by Junior. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Wizards making a switch here. Brooks is checked in.
Number 16.
For 3, here's Lillard. Washington again can't hit.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Up top, Porter. Brooks defending. Trent outside. He shoots it. And the Bucks miss again.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He ended up with 26 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor.
Wizards leading by 3. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Jackson out there with Junior. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Antetokounmpo in at center.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Down low. Back to Junior. To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. And the Wizards on the break. Brooks with it. Now Porter defending. Now here's McGee. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Brooks outside. Gets some space and parries the jumper. And now it's an 8-point Washington lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Knocks down the long J. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Washington has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. McGee finds Bay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And one thing you know about Bay, he invites contact.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Outside O'Neal. Jackson against McGee. Let's go with a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other. Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to O'Neal. Bay against Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brooks. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Junior outside. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Bay outside. Inside. And the dunk by Bay.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brooks. Junior, no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Wizards. Oh, stolen by Junior. Driving to the basket, and the dunk by Junior.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
George's shot is good.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Junior passes to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Bay. Up top, Brooks. Outside for Bay. McGee with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Three-pointer. Bay, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside for Porter. From downtown. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Lillard passes to Brooks. Off target from three-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Kuminga finds Junior. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lillard. Here's Junior. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Pass to Bay. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. With the teardrop. And it's Junior missing. Wizards trail by 3. On the wing, Bay. He's guarded by Porter. Now here's Lillard. Brooks outside. And here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's space.
Pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. Kispert is out there with George. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Carrington in a 2-guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Kuminga finds Junior. There's a screen by Kuminga. Junior passes to Kuminga. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Junior, and he drives in. And the dunk by Junior.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
No coverage that time. Carrington's got 12.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And it's Junior missing. Wizards trail by 3. Lillard with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Carrington for 3. Here's Lillard, and again it's Washington with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Lillard against Trent. Pass to Carrington. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 2-point game. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Basket counts.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Back to Lillard. Pass to George. Lillard outside. The teardrop. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Junior outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. And now a 6-point Milwaukee lead. Washington's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Junior. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Carrington. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Washington again can't hit.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Kuminga, the pass to Junior. Back to Kuminga. Baseline try. And that one comes up a bit short. The Wizards trail by 8. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard! What'd you expect?
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Count it. Good. Kuminga's got 8.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Lillard passes to George. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's Washington with the ball. Lillard outside. There's the drive, and the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, Lillard's focus and intensity, top shelf tonight. What a performance.
Here's Junior. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Wizards trail by 7. Now Lillard. He's got 21. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Carrington. Misses the 3.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Porter from outside. It's rebounded by George. Washington's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Porter. Junior outside. Count count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Lillard passes to Achua. Here's Kispert. Now George for 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Pass to Jackson. Junior outside. Outside Kuminga. Junior outside. Driving inside. Rebound Washington. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Achua with it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And Washington making a change here. Brooks is checked in. And here's Junior. He's got 18. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jackson outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Lillard outside. Over Junior. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
They set the screen. Jackson left side. Kicks it to Junior. Pass to Kuminga. Junior a screen on George. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The 3 ball. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So for the Wizards, O'Neal comes in for Achua. And it's Bey in for George. The Wizards trail by 5. Now Lillard. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 26 points.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
19-footer. Offensive rebound. Jackson, the pass to Junior. To the paint. Here's Landale. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lillard against Junior. Sinks it from distance. Junior's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Landale's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find. You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Russell's checked in for Washington. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Brooks. Now here's O'Neal. Over to the left wing. A 3. Here's Lillard. Fires in the triple. That's 29 for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Jackson surveying the D. Over Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. Lillard outside. Off target with the 3. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man.
Bucks will go go for a different look here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Landale. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Isaac. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Livingston. And Junior subbed in for Jackson. Lillard passes to Achua. Lillard outside. Here's Carrington. Inside. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Porter pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 5. Taking a look at the Bucks. Michael Porter out there with Kuminga. Then it's Junior. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent in at the point guard position.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Kispert outside. Back to Lillard. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Kispert outside. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Washington. Kispert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Carrington. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Junior passes to Antetokounmpo. Junior outside to the inside. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Carrington. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Carrington's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Back to Junior. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team first guy.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 11. Junior outside. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Carrington no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis going downhill. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Lillard. Good on the shot. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
Custom crafted for moments just like this. Damian Lillard.
Kuminga finds Junior. Back to Kuminga. Junior outside. To the middle. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Paint goes in. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Clutch moments like this may as well call them game time. He'll be ready for sure.
Pass to Porter. The 3. Rebound Washington. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Back to Lillard. Now Kispert to tie it up. And he buries it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Junior. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
Lillard against Trent. Lillard with the ball. Kispert outside. Pass to George. Lillard outside to take the lead. Misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And no luck that time either. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Winning this tournament would have meant a lot.
To all of us.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a complete player.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every
We're shaking, MP.